Welcome, Virgo Libra, to your mid-month reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Best messages coming out. 15 through the 20th, please. Feeling like you are acting very strategical about something. I do feel like you are using strategy when it comes to this certain situation. I don't feel like it's really theft or dishonesty or anything like that. I think it's just like, you know what, I need to leave these things behind so that I can move in the right direction. But I have to take what I need to take. And these are not doing very well. But I need to do it in a way to where it's kind of like it's good for me. I want to clarify on that situation. Yeah. Where things seem more possible. It does feel very spontaneous. So the Fool coming out next to that card. Definitely feeling like it is definitely a spontaneous move. So it's something that, you know what, it's like I have to do this now. People might think I'm being a little sneaky about the situation. Maybe it's because I'm being quiet about the situation, but it is the best move that I can make at this time. And this could be for the better version of yourself or the better version of what's going on around you. But if I don't do this, right, then things are not going to move in the direction that I need them to move in. So I do feel like this is the opportunity that you are taking. And I think it might even be with a little blind faith for sure when it comes to the Fool over here, because it's just like some might even see you as being a little foolish or a little, like I said, or a little sneaky about the situation. I don't feel like it's so much like that. I think it's just, you know what, I'm just quiet. I'm very quiet about it. See, you're just being very quiet about the situation. This is my quiet move. This is where I've thought about the situation and I need to do this. And I'm not going to talk to anybody about how I'm moving, where I'm moving to, how I'm going to do it done. I just got to get it done. Maybe it's also because you're paving this path for yourself, right? That you don't want anybody to jump in your way. Right, or tell you, don't do that, that's a foolish move, or don't do that. And then it's almost like to the point to where it's like, well, if I don't do this for myself, right, and you keep telling me not to do this, not to do that, I'm always stuck over here. How am I going to move, right? How am I going to get these things done? So just kind of see that, right? Yeah, it took a lot of courage in some ways to probably even move this way, right? But you're giving yourself the overall strength to do so. This is where you might have even had to persuade yourself to do such a thing, right? And it's just kind of like, well, you know what? This is my life and I need to do this for myself. And I don't need all these naysayers or all these people jumping forward at me. So I'm just going to leave those behind. Very nice. This is a very nurturing situation. Clarify on that. You may be walking away from a job or someone. Whatever the situation is, you do know that this is where you're going to achieve what it is you need to achieve at this time. I do feel like you do have someone around you who is just like, you know what? They're always telling me, and I do feel it's because of the Queen of Pentacles. I do feel like, you know what? It's maybe they are saying things for your best interest or what they believe is your best interest. You know, they may feel like they have your back, but it's not your best interest. Does that make sense? I need something more. There might be something brewing deep down within yourself that says, I need this victory. I have this passion. I need to do this for myself. I need this stability. And, you know, maybe they're just holding you back because they're like, oh, you don't want to do that. You know, and you're like, but I do need this. So it does feel like you're going to walk right into your power and do what it is that's necessary at this time. Of the month to say, you know what, this is my best, my better calling for myself. It's taken a long time. And you might even felt like you've been betraying your own heart's desire, right? I mean, from not doing that, holding your own self back. But if you're also listening to somebody else who thinks they're helping you, but in the end, it's not, then, you know, that can also be a problem where you feel like they're kind of betraying you as well, even though it's out of nurturing love, right? Yeah, this is where the prosperity is really going to begin with the Ace of Pentacles over here. This is a solid situation. You might even feel like somebody might be holding you back against someone you truly have compassion for, a love. Maybe they're saying you don't want to be with that person, and you're like, but I do want to be with that person, right? I truly am falling in love with this idea. This is where my true heart's desire is ignited. So you definitely could be dealing with a, you know, well, it could be a Taurus, it could be Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, however it is. Doesn't really matter. I'm not worried about that so much. What I'm worried about over here is that you found something that seems more on your level, or someone who's more like-minded, like yourself, and this other person seems to be holding you back in this area. Maybe they're trying to tell you this person is not good for you. I keep feeling like that because I do feel like you feel like you're kind of trapped in the wall over here. And you felt that way for a long time until now you feel like that's it. I've got this. I'm not going to feel trapped anymore. I want to go for what I want. I know this person's good for me. I know that this is good for me. This move is good for me. And they could, you know, they may feel like you're sneaking around. With a victory and success, because you do feel, there it is again, victory and success, 6 of Wands again, feeling this is my victory. This is my calling. This is where I know I want to do this. Finally letting go of all of the naysayers, all of the ideas of, you know, is this good? Is this not bad? You know, is this that? It's going to definitely be a radical change in everything that's going on around you in this area. And this is just because it definitely is spontaneous. I do see this as being, your friends may even tell you, or your coworkers, or whoever might even say, they don't do things like that. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Oh my God. Like, that's not them. I know them. They wouldn't do that. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes we have to take the leap of faith. Sometimes if we want to, you know, we want that love, we want that attraction, we want that prosperity, we want that growth, we want that this, we want that, we're going to have to jump. And I can't sit over here and have you keep saying, oh my God, I don't know if that's really good for you. You know, he rides a motorcycle. Oh my God, it seems so dangerous. It's like, okay. Yeah, maybe it is a little reckless. Maybe it feels a little reckless to you. Maybe, you know, maybe you're not spontaneous enough. I don't know. I just feel like this person is just like, I don't know, but like out of nurturing and like protect. It could be your mother. It literally could be your mother. The Queen of Pentacles could literally be your mother. She's just like, I don't know. It seems so dangerous. You know? So no matter what it is, you're really gearing up for a major change and shift in this area. And I see you kind of like sneaking out the door over here. And it's not really sneaking. It's, I'm going after what I want to do. I'm a damn adult. I can do what I want. But because this person's always telling you not to do this or not to do that, you do feel like it's kind of like, I'm putting it kind of, you know, I'm not putting it front and center, right? I am being the hermit about it and being very quiet about it. So you could say from a cross watcher's point of view, they're being sneaky. They should tell me these things. No, I don't know about that. So, however, but, okay, let's see. All I have to say really here, you guys, is going after true heart's desire. I mean, that's really what this is all about. I mean, with the passions ignited over here, with the Queen of Cups. It's like, I've thought about it. I know what I truly want, but I'm just, yeah, see, traveling lightly. And you are, I do. And you are traveling lightly because, see, he's leaving these 2 swords behind. But you're just like, I'm carrying a knapsack. Nobody's going to know I'm going anywhere. It's kind of like this term. I got this lantern and that's all I need, right? This lantern and this walking stick, I'm out the door. Yeah, because you don't want the attention, right? Something is telling me that you don't want the attention from someone or something. You just don't want to make it a big deal. Could even be a change in job, you know? Maybe somebody's like, oh my God, you don't want to do that. You're going to like, maybe you're going to lose money, you know? And you're like, yeah, but that's not following my heart's desire. There it is. Navigating the stars, follow your bliss. Like I said, now look, this is kind of crazy because I said he was carrying a lantern and a walking stick. Now he's got the walking stick and he's got the knapsack. So between the Hermit and this guy, you become this guy. Now you got the knapsack and the Hermit's wand. So, you know, walking stick. So it's kind of like, yeah, and I'm off, you know, kind of off to see the wizard over here is what it kind of looks like. But you know how that goes. But yeah, I'm off to go do what I need to do. This is where I need to be. I need this, but it is. It's going to go slow and take time. And it feels like it's been going very slow. And that's why it feels like all of a sudden it's very spontaneous, because it does feel like you have been caught in this fog. You've been caught in this idea, you know, and everything's going very slow, where it just, there it is too. I've been kind of caught in this wall over here. And now all of a sudden I get this boom, spontaneous jump. Boom, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. Embracing yourself for this change. I like it. I like it. That's very spontaneous of you. Good job. Taking that leap of faith, just like boom. I can't do this anymore. I need this shift. I need this change. I need to be where my heart's desire is. I can't listen to you anymore. I know you're there for my best good. You think you know what's good for me. But then it comes down to the point where it's almost like maybe they're keeping you safe by them feeling like you're safe within them. Does that make sense? Do you understand what I'm saying? From a mother's point of view, it's almost like, because I don't want you to get hurt. And sometimes you even have the mothers that are like, but I don't want you to leave home, because, but then it's also because like they don't want to be alone. So they don't want you to leave, you know, they want to nurture the situation. But yeah, it says, star gathering, stars are aligned, remembering home. This could be a part of your soul family, going off with your soul family. New soul contracts are being made. This is a love situation. Yeah. Fulfilling your soul contracts, remembering who you are. And I think that's exactly what a lot of it is remembering who you are. Spontaneous jump, boom. Knowing that this is where my heart's desire is. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal. There it is. That's the renewal that you needed. This is what makes you feel alive again. This makes you feel whole. This is where you know there's something going on within the situation. I need this transformation. I need to be here. This is where I need to be. This is my brand new me. Something has called out to me, and I just know this is it. That is awesome. Very awesome, my friends. Okay, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.